What I like to say now is of no great import to anyone, so stop watching. Now, if you haven't stopped watching, you know that this video is of no import to anyone. And what I'd like to talk about is anything at all. And it's all under the seal of bizarrity and nonsense, since I've said at the outset as a disclaimer that this speech will mean nothing. And it is just my air. And as far as I'm concerned, this could be a private video, and I could just delete it. But I am going to upload it because I like the idea of bothering people. Have you ever been in Hiroshima? I hear it's quite nice this time of year. Have you ever visited Nagasaki's? Anyway, I hear there's some cool places in Nagasaki as well. I went to Japan, but I only went to Tokyo and Kyoto when I was 11 years old. When I was 11, my family went to Japan. They just liked video games a lot. And so we played lots of video games, and my father and me played Sonic and Knuckles at Sega headquarters skyscraper on the top penthouse suite. And we ordered vanilla daiquiris, and my father said that in Japan it was okay to give his son a vanilla daiquiri, even though it had 1 drop of alcohol in it. And I said, "No, Dad, no, I don't want you to get arrested by the Japanese authorities and to be thrown in Japanese jail where you can only play NES and Atari." So I said to my dad, "Dad, I love you. You drink both vanilla daiquiris. I'll go down and check with Mom and older brother, and we'll see how they're doing." And I went down and I talked to older brother and I talked to my mother, and they were engaged in a different video game fight. And my brother was winning easily because my mom sucks at video games. And I said, "Listen, Father is in great danger. He's about to drink 2 entire vanilla daiquiris all by himself, and it's a dangerous situation indeed. And I hope that he doesn't get thrown in Japanese jail if he gets upset and bangs on the computer screen too hard and it cracks, for instance, and the Japanese authorities see him. Because then, don't you know, he'll just be playing Atari and NES in a jail cell all by himself, and that will be incredibly sad for our entire family unit." And my mother said, with alacrity, to the elevator we go. And the elevator man was quite kind, and he held my mother's hand, which I thought was inappropriate, but I didn't want to question Japanese customs, so I went forward anyway. I went upward anyway with my older brother, who had broken out his Game Boy Advance and started playing some new cartridge he had. Anyway, we got to the top floor, and my dad, don't you know, he polished off both vanilla daiquiris, just as I suspected. And just as I suspected, the Japanese authorities were probably on their way, nourishing their nunchucks and tossing their ninja stars into the air for fun. Just probably talking all Japanese about what they were going to do to my father once he lost a controller cable or something like that and didn't have a charge when he was in the middle of a game, and it wasn't even at a save point in his jail cell. And the thought upset me so much that I just charged at my father and said, Father, I said, "Father, I brought Mother. Mother, meet Father. Father, you're drunk as a skunk. Let's get out of here before the Japanese authorities arrive." And so my father called a taxi cab, and he sent me in it alone to scope out the area, because he said, "Son, you're right. I've had the daiquiris now, and they've gone to my head." And you're right. And absolutely you're right. That's why I'm sending you on a quest, a spirit journey. Look, I would come with you if I wasn't drunk on daiquiris, but I am, just as you know. So I will send you to Japanese headquarters HQ. It's in Tokyo Square. And I went to Tokyo Square, and I actually saw all the head samurais, and I debated with them. And I didn't even talk Japanese, but I debated anyway. And they didn't listen to a word I had to say. But they were so cool. Damn it. Anyway, this is my story. To be continued.